by Jada Talley with 5, Jill Aguilera, and then for UCLA, we have some depth, and they do have some scores.
Jada Talley on the run, just ran out of space.
Got deep by inline, thought maybe she was going to bring that ball across and keep that on the ground, make a technical pass to her teammate who was about 10, 15 yards behind her, but Jada Talley taking a shot. She's got long legs. Watch the length. She can cover a lot of the pitch in a hurry. 5 goals for her on the season.
Yeah, leads the team in goals, 3rd in the conference in shots. And she has one job. That's take the ball and put it in the net. So she's going to be a target player. Look for Aguilera, who wears 14 for Arizona.
Coming into this match, Jim, Talley, 13 shots on goal, 5 of those go in.
Pretty good shooting ratio there,
I'll say.
Sunny Dumpy. Sheehan under pressure on the far side.
I thought Talley came out strong against USC, a really good team, and drove down the field. Had their first opportunity of the match. It didn't happen, but if Arizona can get the same start here against this very good, strong, solid UCLA ball club, put some pressure on. They want to possess as much as possible, but Tony Amato knows that UCLA will.
Fernandesi has won 3 national titles in the last 6 seasons. Pretty impressive stuff. All right, for UCLA, trying to find some offense, but for Arizona, they knew exactly who to go to. Jada Talley, lots of touches.
Yeah, number 22, the sophomore. Gets her touches, why not? 5 goals on the season. Look at the ground she covers. Nice cutback. Tries to put something. Doesn't get a lot of it. And Tegan Micah gobbles it up. Here we go, back to Arizona. Talley hustling down to try to get on the end of it.
She looks like a 400 runner when she's at full speed. Yeah. Remember, she's a Southern California product from Corona. They had to take her out in the 43rd minute because she was Athens, and coming out as Talley. Marley Canales is in for UCLA. We'll see if we can pick up the sub for Arizona. And last couple of minutes here, I think that Tony Amato is just trying to extend that rest for Jada Talley. So she got the last couple of minutes here of the half and the entire halftime break. Try and freshen her up for the last 45 minutes. See NBA teams do that all the time, taking a guy out in the last 2 minutes and a quarter. UCLA unbeaten in 13 straight meetings with Arizona. Here comes Talley again. So Arizona just playing it out and letting their thoroughbred run for it. She covers a lot of ground. There's a ton of pressure on that UCLA back line today.
Yeah, McCullough is thinking, oh my goodness.
You know, they're looking for bombs every time. Out in front.
Amanda, we know that Jada Talley for Arizona wants to try to do the same to you and have some dangerous threats. How do you make sure that you don't lose track of number 22?
Yeah, she's a handful up there, and it's just I think Karina and Kai are doing a really good job, and we have to be really mindful of holding our 6, whoever that might be, Viviana, and just kind of screening any passes into her.
Amanda, we'll get you out of here on this. We've been trying to cross over. And here comes the counterattack. So you got Talley up front. Over her left shoulder, I think she wanted it to the outside, and nothing comes of it.
I like the way that Pearson played that, though, defensively. Not over yet.
Talley got a tough angle there. She likes to take it in deep, all the way down to that goal line, but closes off the angle.
Did you see how quickly Arizona was? That was a big stop by the defender, number 19, Pearson, out of the back. Sits in at that center back position. She gets the ball. She runs right at UCLA. Misses on the connection with Talley, who I think you're right, Jim. She wanted that ball on the outside on her right foot, on her right hip. They would have had some time to bring some numbers in and put some people forward. But still, nicely done by the Wildcats.
Oh, and a giveaway. And Talley was just waiting for that. Talley's got Aguilera to her left. Talley, 18, cuts it back to the right foot. And Tegan Micah smothers it. And Talley's upset she didn't get more of it. She knows she had a goal.
Yeah, this is brilliant. She is running right at that back line, tries to get around Rodriguez, cuts it back, puts it on her right foot. Doesn't get all of it, but that was nicely played by Talley. How about the miscue by UCLA's defense? That's rare
Micah was 3 steps off of her line, so Talley knew all she had to do was get some loft on that ball.
Well, at some point, and McCullough had to turn and play.
Yep. Well, you see how fast Talley is. Even with the ball at her feet, she can run as fast as anybody else.
Her toe touch is so lengthy.
On that breakaway against Colorado where she scored from midfield, how many times did she touch it before she took the shot?
I watched that replay several times, and I asked our crew to tee it up because I wanted to see. She had really 5 good touches and then a couple just to set herself up, which I don't really count, but it's the coverage that she has, how quickly she can move the ball. She didn't hesitate to go right at the back line either on that last shot.
Athens, Arizona. Trying to find Talley all the way down the right side. Is she able to keep it in? Nope. Oh, spilled it over the edge, but it was touched by UCLA. It'll be our first corner kick of the match. And coming over to the take, it'll be Aguilera. So if you're looking for goal scorers and you're looking for height, you can find it both in the same place. One-stop shopping with Jada Talley, who's almost 5'10". Left foot in swinger. It goes right off the head. Well done. Kennedy Kenneker there to Castaneda.
Good touch.
Yeah, that was Talley midfield. Just laid it off. Aguilera. We saw Aguilera a little bit. 3 years for an Arizona keeper. And 22 shutouts career coming in.
Her save percentage is impressive at .851.
Here comes Talley again down that right side into the 18. Talley eliminates her angle. She just kept that ball on her foot, made the decision late, and hugging the post was Tegan Micah.
Yeah, Talley making a run, trying to give a little bit of support. Listen, Arizona wants to get on the board early. They know how important it is to score.
There was space on that side.
Arizona pushing up their defense, pushing up high to try to catch UCLA off sides.
Castaneda gets tripped on the turn. You know, I'd say it's a victory for UCLA if they get Talley to have to backtrack on the other side of midfield to pick up the ball, but she did that at Colorado and then carried it herself in and scored.
And that's a good Colorado team, don't forget.
Danny Sanchez has done a really good job there. And that team, you can see it building last year. And Colorado's going to move up. They saved by Burdett, who saw it all the way.
You've got a defender, Sonny Dunphy. Let's go back to Jada Talley for Arizona. And this is the coverage that she has. A couple little setups, but watch the coverage. I mean, she is not afraid to go right at the back line. And who's stepping up, right? People are sort of waiting and receiving.
Meantime, UCLA again on the defensive, just trying to knock that away as Talley was ready to poach.
You know, this is interesting territory for UCLA because Jada Talley is making them think. And then you can't forget about Arizona's number 14, Aguilera. So this is an absolute great player here. 5'9" sophomore Talley.
Played out by Karina Rodriguez. K-Rod is only, one of 3 Bruins to play in every game. So there we go. We've been talking about it since we came on the air that for Arizona it's going to be Talley and Aguilera, and there you saw them in the open field.
2 front runners who can get after it. You see that Talley has a long stride. She beats defenders, has very good control with the ball. Good toe touch for her. She turns and looks. Look at her, just trying to make forward progress, not afraid to run at the defense. I do think that Arizona's better suited. If Talley can get in, you got to put more numbers up front for her.
There she is. You saw her lift her chin and look for help. Goes to Kavara. Kavara right side of the 8, found a way through untouched.
Or did the Bruins get unlucky?
There is that way to look at it. Here comes Jada Talley. Just a beautiful thing to watch in that open. And Talley take a shot or lay it off. Talley with the right is deflected. Waited too much.
Oh, McCullough.
Big close by McCullough.
Big close by McCullough. I thought Talley might take it just a bit earlier. Watch this last final touch. The final touch, that ball just gets over on her right foot. That gives enough time for McCullough to close in and block that shot.
And she kind of tipped her hand. When she took that ball further outside, she was saying, I'm going to shoot this thing. I'm not passing this ball. And McCullough just went full speed at it, right at the point of contact. Headed out of the 18. '62nd minute. Arizona trying to build for the equalizer. Trying to settle it, get it to the right foot. Drops it inside and just off the toe, but Micah touched it last. Should be a corner. Maybe she didn't touch it.
Micah didn't touch it. That's a great run by Arizona. Talley looking to lay the ball off for her teammate who calls it. She put numbers in the box. Just a miss there by about...
That's Ileana Hawking, who's come into the game for Arizona. And Hawking... Talley's got help out there. Clifford's with her. Talley, right foot. Well, that is almost the identical place and a similar play to how she scored at Colorado. Drags it down, then brings it back to the right for the shot.
Yeah, I love her ambition to bring the ball forward and not worry about the back line or the defense. She turns and moves direct. She is direct, intentional, good touches. I mean, she only took 3 before she started to set her feet up to try to get the right shot. As those defenders got into the right place to defend, she took 3 long touches that got her from midfield all the way into the attacking third. Unbelievable stride.
Yeah, the pressure that Aguilera and Talley put on a back line, because they run so well, the ball at their feet as well, you know they're going to run past you. So you got to be at full speed when they get to you.
If you're out of shape, and I'm not talking about fitness, if your shape defensively is mixed up, she will find a hole. She will either go around, she'll get in behind, she can step inside.
71st minute. And this is usually the point of game when you're down a goal that the clock starts to seem like it's melting.